Epilepsy warning for this video. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to MEGABONK. Becoming a god, annihilating the local goblin population, and doing sick kickflips on a skateboard under the alias Bony Hawk. This is a game called MEGABONK. It's like if Vampire Survivors and Risk of Rain 2 had a baby, put that baby up for adoption, and it found a nice loving home with a solo indie dev. Which is why today, we're going to completely ruin it. With vampiric magic, gambling, and setting the entire planet on fire. So if we head into play, we get to choose a character. I don't have everything unlocked yet. There are a good number of characters in the game. You've got the skeleton on a skateboard, the knight who actually rides his sword, that doesn't sound right. There are only 3 levels plus a final boss, so our goal is to beat all of those and the boss, and then survive for as long as possible afterward. As soon as we confirm, and boom, now we are in the game. So this game is a lot like, as I said, Vampire Survivors and Risk of Rain, so you can see I just hit that and it got an item. I think the Vampire Survivors inspiration is pretty clear, as we're just killing enemies, collecting experience, and as soon as we get enough, we are going to be able to level up. Also, getting a legendary immediately is pretty nice. Our blood magic is basically just going to slowly absorb people's souls and consume them into max health. And every time we level up, we can pick more stuff. Again, very Vampire Survivors. I'm going to choose this damage tome to get more damage, and then we can start doing one of these shrines, which if we stand in it for long enough, it will give us a little bonus. And I will take the projectile count, so now we'll be shooting 2 projectiles at once instead of 1. Oh my god, that is amazing. Another legendary. I have been experimenting around with this game, and I found some builds that I thought are really, really fun. Also, Luck Tome is very good. That's going to increase the rarity of our items. Right over here is also a shady guy. He's going to sell us something, and I am probably going to gain the spiky shield to get a little bit of armor. Thanks, idiot. That's not very nice. We could also spend money on these chests, and it's basically, again, basically a lot like Risk of Rain, so this one's gonna charge our shrines a little bit faster, those things that we stand in to get experience bonuses. Also, all of these items suck, so I am going to refresh and hopefully get, there we go. Aura is really, really good. So this is just gonna deal a little bit of passive damage to everyone in a circle, and now we're also gonna try and farm a little bit of experience. So we're gonna pretend that didn't happen. God's greatest item, a credit card, thank you very much. And Turbo Socks, movement speed is super good. The movement in this game is actually really cool. It kind of has some inspiration with bee-hopping from like old CSGO, because if you press control at the right time, you can sort of, you have a slide and you can conserve momentum with it like this. It ends up being really fun to move around in this game. There are a lot of items in this game, and you know, if I pause to explain every single one of them, honestly, we would probably be here forever. So I'm just going to explain the important ones to what we're doing. Plus projectile count is really good, and I will also take a battery for more attack speed. Right now, I'm just trying to assemble our build of items while trying to not die, because we're operating off of a not very good ability right now. Also XP tome upgrade, sure. So the timer that is at the top of the screen is the timer for basically how long we can spend in the level. It's a little more complicated than that, but I'll explain it when we get there. So we basically are on a time limit where we get to get killed. Basically on a time limit before we get killed. Also getting dice is really good. That is gonna passively increase our crit chance. As you can see, now we're just throwing dice at the enemy, and whenever they roll a 6, they're gonna slightly increase our crit chance, which is really, really good. Also, we just found the boss portal, and I want to wait until the very last minute to do this. We basically want to spend as much time as possible in the stage as we can to try and get as strong as we can for the next stage. That was a poor wording of that, but I think you get the idea. And we are also going to get a size tome, which I really, really need. That is super good. So that is going to increase the size of our attacks. All right, the goblins chasing us are beginning to form a bit of a goblin slime hydra, as one does. And a speed up, so that's, there are little power-ups that are everywhere. Oh, let's go, Vlad! Ooh, I'm so fast. All right, we've almost gotten the items that I want now. I have all my different tomes, which is basically experience, luck, damage, and size of my attacks. Also getting blood magic level 2 is very nice. Oh, we're also gonna get our first boss, Chunkum the Terrible. And another set of gloves, thank you very much. So at 7 minutes, our first boss spawns, and he is just chilling over there. He's got a couple of attacks. He's not particularly difficult. All right, we're just trying to get a little bit stronger before we do anything. Idle Juice is really good, but I will take Beacon for more charge zones. More crit chance. All right, now we're gonna get our first swarm, and that is going to mean a lot of enemies begin spawning. I need to rapidly jump and not die. Vlad has built-in lifesteal every time we level up, so that is why we're not completely dead already. And oh my goodness, oh, they're breaking down the terrain. No. No! Wow, isn't it crazy that I decided to just randomly restart the video right then? Anyways, a boss spawns always at 7 minutes, and we are going to completely destroy it because we finally got the Firewalker item, which is what I want. You can see these little orange lines. There is now fire trailing us everywhere we go. Trash. And we're gonna get our dice, which is fantastic. That's gonna make our crit chance finally start to scale. Also, that is our first swarm, so now we are going to be assailed by a metric crapload of enemies, and all of this sucks. Please give me something I want. XP, there we go. So now we get to completely obliterate the local goblin population and continuously upgrade the flames that are gonna keep going behind us, and upgrade them again. Now we just get to be drunk. That's nice. We can also purchase our very first legendary down here. And I think I'm going to go with the spicy meatball, the bomb. Let's just call it a bomb. Oh my god, 25% chance to do that when I attack so frequently is actually kind of crazy. Oh, here we go. Ooh. I love being fast in this game. It's so much fun. I've also decided that I'm not going to go with the luck tome anymore because I happened to get 2 credit cards at the very start of the run. So that the credit card should give us all the luck we need. I'm not entirely sure how that works. They're probably like way over their limit. Vlad does not strike me as a guy who is particularly good with his finances, considering he spends most of his money on random chests located in a forest. Also, that is a boss curse, so that is gonna double the number of bosses that we fight, which I am more than happy with. Just as I am more than happy with even more size for this fire. Okay, it's starting to get pretty big now. There is swarm number 2, which is a little frightening, but we have so much size on all of our attacks that I should be okay. We should be able to just clear right through this. Oh, I love just standing in fire. And even more size, there we go. If anybody ever tells you that size doesn't matter, they are lying. So we have about 2 minutes left until the final wave starts arriving, which means we need to make our way over to the boss before then. We basically want to spend as much time as possible on the map. That way we can try and get as much stuff on it as possible. The risk is, you know, dying. And here are our 2 bosses, whom I believe are going to get completely obliterated. Oh my god, I could jump so high, and I could just firebomb them. Beefy ring. Oh, that's amazing. We're gonna be trying to have a lot of max HP, so that is probably one of the best items we can get. And more toxic waste, yummy. Demonic blood for a bit more max HP, which is obviously gonna synergize super well. More attack speed. We might look kind of strong right now, but trust me, we are not. We are still in the baby stages right now, so we could die at any moment. I do not have a lot of max HP. I do not have a lot of good ways to protect myself, besides, you know, killing everything in like a 10-foot radius. A mirror is fantastic. That's gonna reflect one little bit of damage every so often. All right, now I am going to hit the teleporter because we definitely need to do this now rather than later. Am I able to kill them? Oh my god, I am. Okay, I actually don't want to kill them right now then. The moment I kill them, it's gonna set the timer to 0, so I actually want to try and stall for as much as I can. The fire behind me is beginning to get a little crazy because okay, no. I'm actively trying not to kill them. I think they just have a death wish. Even more radius in my aura. All right, we only have 5 seconds left, so now we'll just go ahead and kill them with fire. There we go. To hit him with the old airstrike. So now begins the final wave, and this is basically like an exponentially scaling set of enemies that is going to kill us eventually, but we want to try and be as greedy as possible and stay here for as long as we can be here without dying. So obviously right now we are kind of just bulldozing through everyone, but very quickly these enemies are going to go from these innocent little ghosts to a pack of absolutely terrifying enemies. The longer we stay here, we can collect a bunch of money, a bunch of XP. I've already got my luck at 86 and I don't even have a luck tome, which is really, really good. I just want to stand next to this time power up because that's going to freeze time and allow me to escape if something really bad happens. These enemies will push you around severely, so if you are not prepared, they will just like start throwing you into the top of the map. Oh, and here is the second stage of enemies. Yep, this is where things get a lot scarier. I'm just trying to go in a little bit of a circle here in order to get these flames on all sides of me. Oh, no, I do not like that. Please, I do not want to die. Okay, they are beginning to actually hit me now. I don't like that at all. Okay. Come on. I just need to get down to the teleporter. I'm mashing E. I'm mashing E. Oh my god. Okay. So you see how dangerous it gets very quickly. And now we are on stage 2 of 3. And we immediately need to get started by making the local environment 10 times worse and setting everything in this forest on fire. It's just what I do. We also immediately found the boss, which is very nice. So I can spend the rest of these 10 minutes trying to get as strong as I possibly can. I am going to take a little bit of shield, because I'm pretty sure shield absorbs like 1 hit technically. So at the very worst, we won't get 1 shot. What we're really looking for now is to try and be greedy and get our XP tome as high level as possible so we can level up even faster. I'm not sure if not taking the luck tome was a good idea, but we'll find out. Also, I'm going to keep hitting these boss shrines. I think I'm up to like 2 or 3 now. There is going to be a lot of bosses spawning. The music in this game is just, oh, so good. There's like a bajillion tracks, and also that is another boss shrine. There's like a bajillion tracks though, and all of them just sound amazing. Post-recording, I just checked who made the tracks, and it's this guy named Miguel. Super nice dude. Here's his Bandcamp if you want to check out the stuff he's making. Also, excuse me while I turn these 4 bosses into absolute dust with all the fire behind me. There we go. Goodbye. I do need to be careful to not die, although that does not seem to be happening at the current moment. We also really want to start getting some of the good legendaries because I do not have that many right now. Oh, well, thank you very much. I will gladly take +1 chance to proc on hit effects. We are at the nice point when nothing can really even get to me. I don't think this swarm... Oh, no, it's goblins again. Oh, I feel so bad for them. There will be no goblins left by the end of this. Oh, this is beautiful. All the goblins are instantly dying, and I am getting even more spiky shields, which I really want that armor. What will inevitably happen if I'm not careful is I will just get 1 shot, but that's also why we have the blood magic and why we have Vlad, since he has a lot of good ways to increase his max health. Oh, even more damage. Thank you very much. That is going to be really nice. We're in a bit of a damage race where, you know, it's a lot easier when everything just dies the moment it gets onto the screen. When I activate these magnet shrines, by the way, it brings all the XP in, and this is a considerable amount of XP. Yes, please. Another level up. Even more size. Another level up. I'll take attack speed. I'll take even more attack speed. I'll take even more of that. Even more of that. There we go. Oh my god. I'll admit, it's getting a little hard to see. Every time I get up to a chest, I actively have to squint in order to not miss it because it just gets covered in fire instantly. And I just keep getting even more and more size ups. Oh my god, it's getting ridiculous. We just got a swarm, and honestly, I'm not sure they're going to be able to get particularly close to me now. Even more damage. Yes, please. Also, that's another boss shrine. I think that's going to bring us up to fighting like 5 bosses or something. The fire behind me is beginning to get utterly ridiculous. Please, if I go like this, the game is just not happy. All right, I'm gonna make my way back over to the boss. Actually, I think we're gonna get, yep, 5 stone golems. I can't even avoid them at this point. They just walk into the fire and die. Oh my god. Airstrike, and there is all of them gone. Oh, we actually took damage there. I can also use this microwave to clone some items. I'm gonna clone these keys. They give us a chance to not spend money anytime we activate a chest. It also costs $1,871 to use the microwave. Oh no, a challenge shrine. Whatever will happen. Goodbye. Another credit card. You can never have too many credit cards. That sounds like something a bank would say. All right, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. There we go. Let's fight the boss and witness these Chad Barks get turned into wood chips. They do deal a lot of damage, but Vlad actually has a built-in 1% life steal for each level we have, and we are at level 82, so our life steal is very, very high. I just need more max HP so I don't die in 1 hit. Also, I am now going to get a lot of level ups, I assume. So I want to try and spend at least like 2 to 3 minutes in this level because if I don't, I'm going to be a little underpowered for the next one. The goal was to try and kill as many enemies as possible. That's basically what the score is. Just kill lots of stuff. Vlad is just kind of spinning in circles, getting a little dizzy because they're beginning to get to me. Also, I just realized my dice still have 0 damage technically. Holy crap, the number of upgrades were... Oh, no. Now they're starting to hit me. I don't like that. All right, I am gonna try and grab the, oh no. No. They're actually beginning to get something done now. Come on. Oh, yep, hit me that way. XP, oh my god. How many times did I just level up? A lot. The answer is a lot. Okay, come on. I just want to get to here. There we go. Okay, so now I am just going to sit right here and camp while I am holding the E. The moment I take a little bit of damage, I am instantly teleporting out of here. Also, you can see how fast the enemies are getting at this point. Oh my god, I think the portal protects half of my body, so they can only really hit me from behind. That's the way I like it anyway. These duration upgrades are also insane because just the fire is stacking on top of itself, and it's just red. It's so red. I want to be greedy and grab just any of these things around here, but I know that is like objectively the worst decision I could possibly make. Okay, they are beginning to hit me, but I think I can stay here for longer. Oh, okay, that one hurt a lot. Oh, it's just a matter of how greedy I want to get because they are getting, oh my god, they are getting downright rambunctious. The damage number, okay. Oh, no. No, I'm gone. I'm leaving. Nope. I saw actual tangible damage being done to me. No thanks. So now we are on stage 3. And, wow, it's hard to realize that the biome is red with all of the fire that I'm spinning around everywhere. Wait, what does the terrain even look like? I can't even see it. I'm not even seeing enemies anymore, by the way. They're just dying. This is a secret boss right here. We can shake this bush and see what'll happen. He's got 1.5 million HP. That's pretty crazy. He's also got a sniper rifle. Please don't kill me. If I die because I just wanted to fight this bush, I'm gonna be very sad. Don't kill me, you 15 million HP bush. This man is withstanding the temperature of the sun. Oh, ooh, dodge. And I think we got him. Oh, thank God. Wow, we did all that for one chest. That probably wasn't worth it. Legendary, please be... Oh my god, that is so amazing. Weapon upgrades can now have +1 stats. That is one of the best things in the possible game. So now you can see that when we get upgrades, we can have up to 3 different stats upgraded per each upgrade. So this is indirectly a ridiculously large buff. It obviously would have been better to get it a lot earlier, but it is what it is. The fact that these things kind of angle based on the terrain makes it so strange. Oh, a swarm? Yeah, look, let me just... They are spawning into hell and dying. Which one of us is the actual bad guy here? Because honestly, I don't think it's them. For all I know, these guys are here on like a peace envoy, and they're just getting in here and instantly being obliterated. That is fantastic. That is an extra 100% damage. There is a challenge here that is just like... All right, I'll be back. I'll be back. Just give me a second. Oh my god, that is amazing. This is a legendary that will basically prevent us from dying a single time. That is so fantastic. That is gonna let me go to the upper limits of greed on this level. And I will also take another beefy ring for another ridiculous amount of damage. Oh, we only have 2 bosses spawning, and they are, they're gone. They're gone. They're instantly dead. I don't even know where the chests are, dude. There's so much fire. There's so much fire. I think I could safely say that we've improved the forest. You know what? The reason the forest looks so burned, like all the trees are dead, it's definitely because of me. I would like to apologize to the environment for everything I've done. I have single-handedly set us back another like 10,000 years. Also, I just realized I have 6 keys. That's a 60% chance. There we go. It's just not using money anymore. I have not used gold on the last 5 chests that I've opened because of all the keys I have. This is beautiful. And much like a Risk of Rain, our main risk right now is just getting one shot. Again, my goal is to kill as many enemies. Oh, what is going on? I didn't even do anything. Oh, a legendary? Please be good. Oh, yes, please. That is gonna allow us to overheal. Although it's kind of difficult to overheal. What's my lifesteal percent? 191%, okay. There's one merchant still around, and he's down here, and he's just like, yeah, this is fine. All right, I do need to find the teleporter, though. The teleporter on the final map, the 3rd map, is a little different because it will teleport us to a final boss the moment I use it. So I really just want to sit there and hug the teleporter and then teleport the moment I absolutely have to leave. This is so chaotic. Fire everywhere! This does not get old. I'm surprised that my game isn't lagging at this point. I have my NASA PC, and that thing is chugging along. I could probably go AFK for a little bit now that I think about it. All right, hold on. I gotta go AFK. I gotta go to the bathroom. Make sure nothing happens while I'm gone, okay? All right, I'm back. What did I miss? Okay, we are comfortably at 2 minutes and 50 seconds. Things have not totally broken down. Do I have some chests? Yes, I do. I've also got $20,000. All right, it seems like everything is still dying instantly in one hit, which is very nice. It's actually kind of unfortunate that all my other stuff kills the enemies too quickly for me to get any HP from my blood magic. It's also very hard to see where the free chests are. I just have to look for the glowing within the fire. Also, yes, please. That is what I think is bleed on lifesteal, and we have our whopping 197% chance of that. I do need to make sure that I don't get overconfident, though. You know what they say about overconfidence? A slow and insidious killer. Another legendary. Oh my god, I was just thinking to myself, I want another one of these. This is a $12,451 chest. That is a mortgage chest right there. All right, we're up to 5 minutes. The game is at times 16 silver, so that's like times 16 of the in-game currency. I am beginning to get a little worried. The enemies are definitely making a little more progress than I would have liked. I am actually gonna hit one of these XP shrines, and that should level me up like 30 times. What? Wait, that just leveled me up 106 times. This was my stats before I clicked that, and this was my stats after. Survive the final swarm for 6 minutes? Hey, nice. Interesting. The fire is no longer here? I think it's like phase. The floor is lava. Also, I did all that, and I still can't even afford a chest. Oh yeah, some of you might have noticed at the beginning of the game that I was in offline mode because the leaderboard wasn't loading. There was a story behind that. So I'm currently recording a Total Warhammer 3 video, and it's got a bunch of mods. But recently, the game got updated. When it got updated, all the mods got updated, and it bricked my whole recording. So I've already recorded it once, and now I'm recording a second time, but I have to keep Steam in offline mode forever to ensure that none of the mods updated. I actually panicked because I accidentally closed Steam one time, and you can't automatically open Steam in offline mode, so I was like, oh my god, I'm screwed. And then I thought about it, and I remembered that human beings have survived tens of thousands of years being the apex predators and evolving to the point we're at today. So I unplugged my router. Oh my god, I just got one shot. Okay, let's leave. All right, it's final boss time. Oh, there's my boy. And he is turned to dust. I can't see. This is making it so much more difficult. It looks like he's taken my weapons, which is really, really bad. I'm not a big fan of that. Can I like kind of hide on one of these die? Oh, okay, maybe I can. Oh, come on, get him. Oh my god, we killed him. I thought I was gonna die. Oh my god. So, oh, this is leaving. But I don't want to leave. I want to stay and see how many guys I can kill here. Now it's time for the final attempt. I don't think there's a stage after I leave, so now it's time to basically see how many enemies can we truly kill. We're up to 59,000 right now and climbing. It is surprisingly difficult to collect XP. You know, when you can't see it and you can't see anything. I should probably be standing still because I actually have some items that benefit me when I'm standing still, but I'll do that a little bit later. Right now, it's a matter of how many items can I get because I am not at max level yet. I think we have truly created hell. I genuinely cannot find this chest for the life of me. It is hidden. Wait, it's literally on the bottom of the map. Oh my god, I see it. There it is. You see it right there? Come on, I could get that. I could definitely get that. That's not what I wanted. Oh my god. It was actually super worth it. Holy crap. Wait, there's another one down there? Oh my god, the chests are just stacking up on the bottom of the map. Look at all the XP. What's going on? Oh my god, I'm beginning to break the game. Yes, this is exactly what I wanted. I'm also getting very close to the point where I am maxed out on some stuff. The tomes max out at level 999, and the weapons max out at level 40. Uh-oh. Wait, am I in a perpetual state of falling? Uh-oh. I think I made an error. I don't know where the map ends. I don't even know how high I am because everything is on fire. I'm at 1,140% attack speed. Oh my god. My goal right now beyond the... Okay, wait, the game is beginning to lag. Also, my new goal is to try and get to level 500. I think it's possible. Also, I think I'm starting to get hit. That's not good. That means I do not have a lot of time. I don't know where the experience is, man. Oh no, they're actually beginning to hit me now. All right, now I need to actually go try hard mode, and oh my god, what's happening? Oh no, they're hitting me. Oh no, my dice are needing to actually do stuff now. This is not good. They're so fast. Oh, they just one-shot me. Okay, well there goes my extra life. I can't see anything. I don't know what's happening anymore. I just want to get my dice to max level because I think that would be cool. I don't think it's gonna happen though. No, it is not. Oh my god. That was insane. Well, Vlad, you did everything you could and unlocked a whole bunch of stuff. Burnt Vlad. Oh, you better believe he is. Poison did 52 million damage. The Thundermits did 200 million. The Cursed Doll did 747 million. Aura did 2.5 billion. Blood Magic did 3.3 billion. Spicy Meatball did 4.7 billion. The Dice did 8.4 billion. Flamewalker did 28 billion damage, but all of this was completely trounced by Bloodmark at 142.5 billion damage. Unfortunately, because I'm in online mode, I don't think I can see where I am on the leaderboards, but I think I'm in the top 1% with that. My friend sent me a picture of the top leaderboard, and it is absolutely insane. Either way, this game is really, really fun. I love Risk of Rain. I was never massively into Vampire Survivors, but I think I'm more into the Risk of Rain aspect, and this game is really fun. Thanks for watching. See you.